Hello, cruisers. This is Rick Wade, the Texas Cruiser. Don and I have been watching this TV series called Pole to Pole by Will Smith. He was executive producer, and he was in it. The main central person going from. It's a National Geographic series, and they went to these extreme locales from one end of the planet to the other. It's basically pole to pole, South Pole to North Pole. When they got up there to the North Pole, they started off the South Pole, of course, and he went to the South Pole and did all kinds of stuff. It's a really interesting series. He went to the North Pole, and to get to that, he went on a boat. Here I am saying boat. It's a ship called the MS Commandant Charcot. It's a French, I guess one of the expedition style ships, but it's an icebreaker. And of course, they'd have to have an icebreaker to get up there to the North Pole because it's in the water. And so it's an interesting ship. I did some research on the ship, and it belongs to a company called Compagnie du Ponant. CDP is a French cruise company. It was founded in April 1888 by French merchant Navy officers, former French Navy officers, and it specializes in premium adventure cruises, primarily for the French-speaking markets with all-inclusive packages. Most of the fleet is deployed in Antarctica from December through March, but this one here was deployed up there in the North Pole area for expedition types cruises up there. Frankly, today I did check on the location of it. It is cruising right along off the coast of Antarctica as of today, sailing out Chile. But I found it a very fascinating ship. She's around 31,757 tons. 490 feet long. I was starting to get the meters, and I'm like everybody else, I don't know what the heck a meter is. So 9 decks, 135 staterooms, all with balconies. They got some various sizes of staterooms, some owner type suites and stuff like that. But just go further into it, she carries a 270 passenger capacity with 190 crew. She has 16 Zodiacs. That's interesting, and is equipped with scientific laboratories for polar research. I know the lady Will Smith was with on that ship. They were supposed to go under the water and got some samples of some ice with the protoplasms and all that. But they didn't. It's so cold, the equipment froze up. The scuba equipment. They had to abort the sample gathering. But they did a little further. They got a little further away from it, and they did go dive down and got some samples. So it wasn't a total loss on that respect. And interesting story. Interesting. The whole series is very interesting. It has 2 helicopters. It has a helipad, and it carries 2 helicopters. But it also has indoor pools, spas, snow rooms, sauna, nail salon, beauty studio. Winter garden. It was a spa lounge with an indoor pool. It's kind of like a regular cruise ship, some aspects. I saw the buffet line where they had some good cruise type food, and it looked really, really good. But this ship was very fascinating. It was built in I believe it was 2017, and it was built at the cost, December 2017. It was launched in 2017 at a cost of $324 million. So it was a interesting story, folks. Let me say this. It has restaurants too, kind of like your special restaurants. The grill restaurant on Lido Deck was casuals, was serving buffet breakfast and lunch. Then it has the themed diners, the gastronomic restaurant is the main dining room with a wine cellar, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, French gourmet and international cuisine. It's an interesting ship. She has some interesting itineraries, and as you can imagine, she's pretty darn expensive to sail. So, but anyway, we've mentioned many times about these expedition ships, and Galveston had one come in to get some azopod repair done. They moved it all the way up here from Antarctica, and that was fascinating to see that ship here. I got some great pictures of it and all that. If you check my channel out, but get a chance, man. I think I did post this on my Facebook page, the Texas Cruiser Facebook page. I'll make sure it's in there still, and there's this information. And like I said, you know me, I like to look at the history of certain ships and all that. So, and this history of this ship is fascinating, and the type of cruising. It's a cruise ship, folks, and you know, I like to talk about cruise ships, and this ship is unique and not my kind of cruising. I'm not into that ice and cold like that. I mean, I'll do Alaska, but first getting up there where you got the ship breaking through ice and all that, so that's not for me. But some of you might be interested in that. So anyway, folks, you have a great weekend. I will still do some more research on other ships. You know me, I like to do ship histories, and I'll be posting them here. Hit that like and subscribe button, like Miss Donna, make Miss Donna happy. And join my group, my crew, my fan club, Texas Cruiser Fan Club, and I'll be doing. I did a video today about restaurants in Galveston on the member page. Jump over there if you're a member, or become a member and jump over there and see what I have to say about restaurants in Galveston. And I'll keep you guys posted more information in Galveston, behind the scenes more or less. So anyway, y'all keep warm. It's pretty darn cold here, and book a cruise. Hope to catch you on a future cruise, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.